welcome back to my channel. So as you can see today, I am in my bedroom and you can probably hear something in the background. So in today's video, I'm going to be introducing you guys to the new flock members. And yes, it is plural. Now before you guys get to meet them, you probably notice what's behind me, which is Bluebell's memorial. So right here is a picture of me and Bluebell when we were both really young. And then there's also this empty space right here. And what's gonna go there is a painting that my grandma is working on of Bluebell, which is gonna be similar to the one of Nemo right there. And I wanted to show you guys this, which sits on the memorial shelf, and it says, "You are my number one," because Bluebell is my number one. And she's really, really special to me. She's my first bird, and it goes right in front of her ashes right there. So I welcomed new birds into the flock, but that doesn't mean at all that I'm trying to move on from Bluebell or replace her or anything like that. Every bird is an individual. They're all so unique. And Bluebell is very unique, and the new birds' personalities are nothing like Bluebell. So I think now it's time for you guys to meet the new flock members. Alright, so you can see a little bit of the cage right there behind me. This is a very uncommon species. They're really not kept as pets very much, so you probably won't recognize them when you first see them. And they're right behind me. And I'm gonna go ahead and open the cage. Alright, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Come on. So yes, these are the two new birds in our flock. So this right here is Thistle, and up on my head is Rue. So they are Sierra parakeets, and Thistle right here is a male, and Rue is a female, and these two are siblings. So they're extremely curious about everything, and they keep landing up on the light, which I'm using to film. And I'm going to be giving them some millet just to keep them occupied for right now. They already dropped it. Right here. Okay, guys. So Sierra parakeets are very uncommon in captivity. You've probably never seen one before. Maybe you have in a Love of Pets video. These small parrots are native to Argentina, where they live in mountain shrubland habitat. So how I ended up with these two is that I was on Facebook, and one of my friends in the bird community posted that these guys were looking for a home, and I had already known that she was taking care of them for several months. I just didn't think they were still available, so I learned that they were, and I decided to get them. So they're really, really comfortable and very adaptable little birds. As you can see, Thistle lets me grab him like that, and he does not care. I'm gonna show you guys how to tell them apart now. Thistle has more lime green on his sides, and he also has a little bit of this kind of blue sheen on his chest. And Rue just has gray and has less of that lime green coloration. And I'll show you guys a picture of them so it's easier so you can see them side by side. So I don't know if you guys can see that little bit of blue coloration right there. It's kind of like bluish gray, but Thistle is just kind of in general more colorful than Rue. Rue is just more gray. So they're a slightly dimorphic species, but they have been DNA tested. So now Thistle is on my head, and Rue is right here. So their personality so far, they're extremely curious about everything. They're very hyperactive, full of energy. They like to nip my skin and nails, which isn't the best, but they are babies, so they're learning how to not do that. I'm just gonna gently put them down. They're kind of always doing something. They're always either chewing on something or flying around the room or climbing. So they're both 6 months old. They were hatched in May. So they're not babies, but they are juveniles. They're still quite young. As you can see, they really like my hair. They just really like anything they can kind of get into. And then they start nipping my skin, which isn't good. So I gotta teach them not to. When they start being too nippy, I'll usually set them down and then walk to the other side of the room, or even just leave the room for a few seconds and then come back. And that'll distract them. These two are very social with everyone. They love my parents. They pretty much just love everyone. And even the first time I ever saw them in their carrier, they just flew right up to the side of the carrier and started to climb it to try and greet me, which was just adorable. I've never seen a bird so excited to see someone they've literally never seen before. Thistle can also hang upside down if I don't want him to nip my skin. No. Fat bird. They're definitely going to be great trick birds. They already know recall, so they're very smart and quick learners. Thistle, come! Good job. So they are in my room because I'm quarantining them, and then eventually they'll be moved into the bird room as well. These guys have also been disease tested, which is something that is important. I do recommend a disease test as well as quarantine when you get new birds. They have been tested for PPFD, ABV, chlamydia, and polyoma. So by disease testing, we ensure that our flock stays healthy and they're not going to spread anything to the rest of the birds, which have already been tested for the same diseases. The diseases that we test for are the more serious ones that can actually hide for years and not show up during a 30-day quarantine, as well as some birds can just be carriers and have the virus or pathogen and never actually show any symptoms, but pass it on to other birds. All right guys, so now I'm gonna show you guys some clips of them to show you guys how cute they are. No nipping. Hi Thistle. They make the cutest little chirps and noises that don't even sound like a parrot made them. All right, now roll the clips. guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting Thistle and Rue. Don't forget guys, we have a holiday special on the Elle's Avian Essentials kits. Up until January 1st, with every kit order, you're gonna get great free toys. If you guys wanna see them, go check them out on my website, elleandthebirds.com. Click on the kit that you want and scroll to the very end of the description and you'll find the free toys in the holiday special when you order your kit. So don't forget your birds for the holidays. Right now is a great time to order your kit. Don't forget to also check out my Amazon store for lots of great gifts for your birds. My Amazon store has everything from cages, toys, perches. The link is in the description. Get your birds some great gifts this holiday season. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Elle and the Birds. I will see you guys in my next video.